Here we go, people. We have quite the showdown today, man. We have the Creation 20 in a round 3 matchup going up against the number 1 seed in this tournament, the big boy, Pryoxis.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Are you listening?
Ricky J. Sparks.
All right, people, here we go. They're already in their selection screens right here. Oh, the Creation 20's got Chad Mendez. It's a great, solid pick. Let's see what Pryoxis goes with. Oh, no, he's got Makwan. Oh, but then he utilizes his second pick and gets Chad Mendez. And before we get things started, somebody asked me in a message, they said, can you do a Pryoxis impersonation? So here's my Pryoxis impersonation. Yo, what's up, guys? This is Pryoxis, and I want to thank Ricky for giving me this opportunity, you know what I'm saying? And I just want to say that when you strike, man, don't overstrike. You know, it's good to be patient, and that's how you get your rocks, man. That's how you get your wins. Let me know if you think that was a good Pryoxis impersonation. But what do you got to say about Pryoxis, man? This is the one guy that I probably have the most respect for in this UFC community, because let me tell you something, guys, as Hulk Hogan would say, let me tell you something, brother. Pryoxis is the number 1 ranked Xbox guy, and this guy is so amazing, filled with that ability to take chances and put himself out there. He went and got a PS4 thanks to his loyal subscribers, and went on the other side of things, on the PS4 side, and now he's facing off against the PS4 players. He is a guy that you got to respect, you got to love. So much love to Pryoxis, and obviously the Creation 20, but for a guy to dominate on the Xbox side and then to test his skills on the PS4 side, not owning a PS4 in the past or a PS3, this guy is someone to respect, someone to love. So big ups to you, and let's get things started. So here we go. This is quite interesting to see a Chad Mendez mirror match, as I said, man. But what the Creation 20 needs to do, and I've been watching a lot of Pryoxis' live streams, trying to learn a few things from one of the best players. What he likes to do is he likes to, you know, be patient with his strikes. He likes to move in, see what you're doing, and then he loves that pull counteraction. And he'll rock you in a flash, man. So you got to be so careful. And this is a spot you don't want to be when you're facing a guy like a Pryoxis, a guy that's so good and so good at knowing all the transition blocks in this game. And if you're wondering, man, this guy, he went and got a Xbox, I believe he got an Xbox adapter controller thingy for his PS4. So he's moving up on the PS4 rankings, if you're wondering. He is really doing good things. And I wonder, it's kind of like McGregor when he had the 2 belts. Is he going to be fighting regularly on the Xbox side and the PS4 side? Or is he going to just move permanently to the PS4 side? That's a question that Pryoxis has got to answer, hopefully in time. But here we go. You got him. He's got him in stack right there, and he moves right away. He's getting the Creation 20 to think. And the Creation 20 is no scrub, man. He is in the 3rd round, and anybody that's made it, you know, past the 1st round, even, I shouldn't say 1st round, any round really is a beast. So let's see if he can get out of this tough position here. Oh boy. And look at the patience on the big man Pryoxis. He's not overdoing things on the mat. He's trying to get the Creation to move and trying to deny. And he does this thing. Do you guys look at that? In the left, see the HUD there? He always he always rapidly presses LB. I don't understand why he does that. And he said once to me that it was a timing thing, but I don't know if it's an advantage thing. But look at how he does that. I don't know why he does that, man, but to each his own, right? But this is a very dominant round by Pryoxis, you know, a very conservative round, but he's just kind of chipping away at the Creation 20, getting him to, you know, lose some of his energy and most importantly, lose some of his confidence. So he's got the double unders, tries to go for a takedown, doesn't get it. And that's the round. Solid round for Pryoxis, man. And it's always tough. Even ask Ed Parker, kinetic energy, all the #1 ranked fighters that have entered my tournaments. It's always tough being that #1 seed because you're kind of like the, the champion, the uncrowned champion. Everybody's looking for you. Everybody's trying to hunt you down. Everybody gears up and tries to bring their A game when they face you. So Pryoxis, he has a tough road to win this tournament. Everybody's saying that, it's in the bag, he's going to win it, but, he's always got that target on his back, and that weighs on you. You know what I mean? I'm not an Ariel Helwani trying to, stir the pot, but it weighs on you, like that pressure of having to perform, that pressure to being the best. And look at this. Pryoxis getting rocked here. And the creation. He's got to be careful, though, because sometimes when you rock Pryoxis, he'll let you throw and then sway back and get you right back and rock you or knock you right down. So he needs to be patient. If I'm in the creation's corner right here, I would dial it back a little bit. Let Pryoxis fight a little bit out of character. You got that rock, you're winning the round. Don't try to do anything, out of the ordinary. And he's throwing heavy leather, man. He's throwing heavy leather, hooks, and uppercuts. And you see how Pryoxis is kind of taking a break here? He's kind of letting him, the Creation 20, he's kind of letting him punch himself out, and then he's hopping. Whoa! What a fantastic job by the Creation 20. He may go for a choke here. Oh, he had it. See that? I don't know, man. I know Pryoxis probably denied that, but he had that opportunity where he had a significant stamina advantage, and it would have been nice to see him at least attempt to go for that choke. And everything's happening so fast. I don't use Mendez, but for sure he's got a guillotine. And at this moment, it's the stamina game. It's looking like, I'm just looking back and forth. It looks like the Creation is now is now winning the stamina game, but things are going to change right here. And now this is anybody's round, really. Anybody's round. And all these top players love to throw with that left hand. You can't arm bar that hand if it's the left. So if all you guys that loves to stack, you're in safe haven zone, man, if you throw with your left. If you throw with your right, people may try to armbar you. But look at this. It's kind of like a 400-meter dash, man. Pryoxis was losing the race, and then right at the end, he's pulling away here. And in my opinion, if anything, this is Pryoxis' round, and he's really putting the pressure on him. And I think that all stems from his composure to get rocked by the Creation 20 and then just get on the defensive end of things, block, use his beautiful footwork, and kind of let Creation 20 punch himself out. You know what I mean? I really feel like that moment where Pryoxis was patient really was the turning point in this round. So let's see what happens here. It's only 3 rounds. The first 2 fights is best 2 out of 3 if you're tuning in for the first time. It's best 2 out of 3. And the first 2 fights are 3 rounds. So the Creation 20 right here, he's got to risk getting brutally knocked out here in order to try to achieve an incredible knockout. So even though your pride is on the line, you don't want to get KO'd here on YouTube, you got to take chances. And right now, oh, nice! Look at that! Look at that. Wow. And big ups to the Creation 20. Oh, he got a little too excited on that high kick. But what a great job he just did right there. Slipping, throwing a great straight, dropping Pryoxis. And that was just a fantastic moment here in the round. But he's in trouble right here. If he gets, oh boy. And they usually say the newbies go right, the advanced players go left. So sometimes it's good to go, I was going to say, it's always good to go left because most guys are trying to pre-deny right. But we still have a lot of time here in this round. If he could survive this, he's got a chance. But having a guy like Pryoxis on top of you after being hurt and battered is tough. Oh, but we got a reversal. You have to give mad respect for the Creation 20, man. for putting up a fantastic fight here. And oh, he wants nothing of the ground game. This is interesting. This is interesting, but his head is blinking. Look at that. Top right real quick. His head is blinking. He's got to be careful. Oh, man. It's just a matter of time. Oh, my goodness. He pulled a Darren Till right there. Oh, I'm sorry for all my UK buddies, but that was just like Darren Till on the weekend there. Really hitting his head hard on the canvas. And there it is, the first fight in the books for Pryoxis. And we are moving on now to the second fight. And Leonardo Santos, the Creation 20, is going to do it again. Oh, he gets Gilbert Burns. And Justin Gaethje, I pretty much predict Pryoxis is going to stick with Justin Gaethje. Or Gaethje, I can never say his name right. But this is just a brutal turn of events for the Croatian 20. You know, to get Burns at this point in the tournament sucks, man. There's no better word to use than that. But that's the risk that you take being in this tournament. And here we go. Oh, man. Already it's advantage Pryoxis statistically. But let's see what happens. Could we have a miracle? You know the miracle on ice for the Americans in the Olympics back in the 80s? We may have a miracle on the canvas. And you know the Creation 20 is not happy right now at this point. Getting the worst end of the selection here. And he had to roll that dice a second time and take his chances. Well, let's see what he could do. Wow! You know what? The Creation 20 has some serious hands, man. Win or lose, this guy is going to gain so many fans here, so much respect, and you know what? He's got a chance here, man. Don't single him out. Don't single him out. And a lot of people always like to write off, nice, all the opponents Pryoxis has faced in this tournament. But the Creation 20, you know what I like about him? Is like he's just fighting with nothing to lose. You know what I mean? He's not just standing there being a human punching bag. He's going after it. Oh, but that's the risk that you take from swaying. That's why I always bring up my good buddy Ed Parker. Shout outs to Eddie. He always tells me, you know, slip straighting and all that is all good, but you're taking your chances if you don't do it at the right time. And he was seeing success, but Pryoxis is too smart of a player to allow him to keep on doing that. And you even see that too on Pryoxis' punches, using round strikes, and that will catch the Creation. See that? Every time he comes in, he's going with that lead hook. And he's going all hooks now. See that? Now going with the uppercut. And this is what separates, you know, the good players from the great players. These great players are always able to switch up their strategy on the fly and react to what their opponent's doing. And Pryoxis saw that slip straight, and he really is, you know, being very calculated with his strikes now. He's going with quality over quantity, picking his spots and looking to connect and hit up that block and not do too much in fear of getting that slip straight action. Nice, but good job on the Creation 20 of getting on his bike. He's liking that high kick, and he's got to be careful with that. In my opinion, his boxing is amazing. He's got to stick to that boxing. Forget the kicks. It leaves you susceptible to getting taken down. He doesn't want to be taken down by Pryoxis. Pryoxis' level on the mat is elite. But the Creation 20's got, in my opinion, man, he's got elite boxing. He's got to keep it on the feet. That's what I'm thinking. Let me know if you agree with this strategy. Just stick it to it as a boxing match. Stop throwing kicks. You got to cancel out those areas of the fight that is going to leave yourself vulnerable. And I really like what he's doing, man, especially with Burns. You're kind of handcuffed with Burns, but there you go. See that? That kick right there made him wide open for a three-piece. This is a very competitive fight. I'm totally locked in. I'm really locked in. That's why you're probably not hearing my jokes. My funny jokes, man. I don't know if they're funny, but I am totally locked in on this fight. And look at Pryoxis. He's getting right in there, but fantastic job, man, on creation using that footwork. He's really doing a nice job keeping that stamina up in this fight. And in this spot, too, I always like to jab, jab, circle. But he's doing a great job blocking. Oh, he's getting rocked here. Wow, heavy strikes by Pryoxis here. But the Creation 20 is still in it. Nice combo. Nice. It's got it. I would like to see more of that jab thrown out there. That jab stifles people's combos, stifles their footwork. Nice. And good things happen when he times that slip straight and complements that with a hook. And even, I like what he's doing too. He's planting with a jab uppercut as well. This is the problem that he has, though, is when he gets stuck against the cage right there. Just got to utilize that circle. Nice. Ooh. See, in my opinion, I would have tried for a takedown. Your head's been battered and bruised. I would have taken my chances on the mat. You get right into side control. Or full guard. Man, things are happening so crazy. But look at this. Good things are happening. Oh, but no. Wow. How cool is Pryoxis to stay there in the pocket? And the Creation 20 as well. Taking shots and slip straighten while he's rocked. He's got that stamina advantage. His head health isn't great. It's not flashing yet. Oh boy. Wow. Oh boy. It looks like this is the beginning of the end. Oh. Pryoxis showing some remorse there, eh? You know he's a gentleman. But that was interesting that he wouldn't pounce on him. Man, could that be something that we look back on later on in this showdown and say, you know what? He had that chance. Do you guys remember back in the first PS4 tournament when a Bathing Ash and Ed Parker were facing each other, and a Bathing Ash had Ed Parker finished and out of the tournament, but he failed to pounce on Ed Parker. Then Eddie got up and KO'd him moments after, and that was the moment where it could have been a Bathing Ash as the PS4 champion, but he didn't pounce on him. And look at this. It's almost like Pryoxis. Oh, he's rocked. And here we go, people. Here we go. I always say you can't play games in EA Sports UFC 3. I can't even talk. If you start playing games, you may lose. But let's be real here. The Creation is hanging on a thread, but he's not giving up. This is turning into quite the showdown, big boy. This is turning into something that I've been waiting for all day long, man. I worked all day, 10 hours, and this is something that I've been needing in my life today. And what a battle this is. He's got to get away from the cage. Oh. And if he went with a 1-2 there, he would have rocked Pryoxis there. Unfortunate. It's a game of inches, a game of opportunities. And he's still pushing forward. Oh my gosh. Oh boy. He is hurt. Nice. Faking the high kick. Going to the body. Creation 20's got to stick to just boxing. Just boxing. And Pryoxis is in zombie mode. Oh! He towed him right there. If he got the full foot there, it could have been over. Oh, they're both rocked. They are both rocked. Oh, he's trying to throw high kicks while being rocked. This is insane. Insane in the membrane, baby. Was that Cypress Hill from back in the day? Yeah. Good old 90s. Wow. Pryoxis wants to keep it on the feet. Creation 20 showing the heart of a lion here. Oh, what is happening? Double knockdown? Oh my gosh. This is turning into being the fight of the tournament. Oh my gosh. Pryoxis is now living on a thread here. Whoever gets hit by a big blow is going to be done. Oh, he's rocked. Creation 20. Oh no. What a performance by both fighters. 2 brutal knockouts by Pryoxis. And unbelievable performance. Big ups to you, brother. You have all my respect. But what do you got to say about the Creation 20 with a fantastic showing? You did so well, man. I am such a huge fan of you. I may even get an Xbox just to play you and practice with you. You did that well. Respect, man, and respect to Pryoxis. Moving on to the next round. The number 1 seed lives another day, and he'll be ready for the round of 16. I can't wait. But anyhow, people, thank you so much for stopping by. Don't forget to smack that I can't even say it, to smack the like button, high kick the like button, elbow drop the like button, and I'll catch you in the next one. All right, guys, this is Ricky J, baby, from Ricky J Sports. Have a good one, and don't forget, as always, you are awesome. This is what we call a mic check. Yo, what's up? This is Pryoxis. This is what we call a mic check. Yo, what's up? This is Pryoxis.
Are you intoxicated or something? Are you intoxicated or something? Are you intoxicated or something? Are you intoxicated or something?
Fettuccini Alfredo. Fettuccini Alfredo. Fettuccini Alfredo. Fettuccini Alfredo. Fettuccini Alfredo. Fettuccini Alfredo. Fettuccini Alfredo.
Are you intoxicated or something? 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 Are you intoxicated or something?
Fettuccini Alfredo. Fettuccini Alfredo. Fettuccini Alfredo. Fettuccini Alfredo. Fettuccini Alfredo. Fettuccini Alfredo. Fettuccini Alfredo.